Welcome to Tobago Star Quest, the first of its kind on the island of Tobago, where we go into communities looking for the talents therein. So, if you can sing, dance, play a musical instrument, or perhaps you have a talent that is unique and unheard of, this is your opportunity to take the stage at Tobago Star Quest. Today we're in the beautiful fishing village of Castara. I know you might be wondering, Castara with the Isle of Tobago sign right behind me? Yes, all of our contestants today came to Castara to audition. And we're going to start off the show today with the wonderful Trevor Hunt.
I'm representing Castara, and my name is Trevor Hunt. I feel happy, I feel proud, I feel like honored, and I feel welcome to take part in the competition. I'm going to sing for you all today.
Good evening and welcome to Tobago Star Quest.
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Could you tell us your name?
My name is Trevor Hunt.
And what will you be doing for your talent today, Mr. Hunt?
Singing.
All right. We look forward to hearing you. Take it away.
Thank you. Hold me like a river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me as you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Tell me when you hold me, when wrong will you scold me, when lost would you find me. But they told me a man should be faithful, to walk and be able, to fight till the end, but I'm only human. Yeah, yeah. To control me. Some say the world's got a role for me. I'm so confused, would you show it to me? Would you be there for me and care enough to guide me? Hold me like a river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me like you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Hold me like a river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me as you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Hold me, show me, let me have some fun. Take me up sometime, baby. Thank you.
A classic, Michael Jackson, Will You Be There? Wow, why do these contestants keep choosing all these big songs? I tell you, they are really, really brave to take them on, and I love it. I'm here for it today. And what I can tell you is that Trevor really enjoyed his performance. Let's see what the judges have to say.
I have to tell you off the bat, I liked your performance.
Thank you very much.
I liked your energy. I think your voice was strong, it was clear, your enunciation was good. You sang in key. I like this performance, I really did. So I could see you moving ahead. Yes.
Thank you very much. Next.
Hi, Mr. Hunt.
Thank you. Hello.
I like your song choice, but I think because you had to go, well, the song in the bridge is usually quite high. You sang it down the octave and you sang it in tune. Yes, I would agree. And you were able to maneuver all the key changes quite well.
Thank you very much.
I still don't feel like this was my favorite song choice for you. I'm interested to hear what you would sound like singing something else.
No problem.
But you do have a good voice, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so Trevor, I think that was, again, just like Carol said, I mean, I love the richness of your voice. I think you have an extremely rich voice, and I would like to hear you with another song. And I love how you made this song yours, by the way, because as Carol said, it goes up to a higher register, and you were able to make the adjustment quite well and still remain in key. So even though it wasn't the best for your voice, I think that your voice itself has a lot of potential, and I would like to see you again.
Yeah, hi Trevor. Right, Trevor, beautiful performance, and we know you have the vocal ability and the texture of voice. I concur with all my colleagues, and I'm looking forward to seeing your performance in the semifinals. I will tell you, make sure you practice and rehearse very hard, because the semifinals is going to be tough. All right? Those are my words to you there.
How do you feel? I feel good. I feel good. I feel proper. I feel welcome. I feel good.
I tell you, things are really nice here in Castara. Yes, I'm in Castara, and we're gonna head stage side for the lovely Faith Thomas.
I'm representing Concordia, and my name is Faith Thomas. I am a little bit nervous, but confident enough in my vocal abilities. It feels good. Usually I would avoid competitions and things like this, and then I would end up regretting it, and I decided I wasn't going to do that.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Tobago Star Quest Next Level. Could you tell us your name, please?
My name is Faith Thomas.
Faith, okay, beautiful name. So Faith, tell us, what are you going to do for us this afternoon?
I'm going to be singing.
You're going to be singing. Faith, you look a little nervous. Are you nervous?
A bit.
You don't have to be nervous. The stage is yours. Feel free to blow us away. Take it away.
Carry on, and you cast your fears aside. and you know you can survive when it feels like hope is gone. Look inside you and be strong, and you'd finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive when it feels like hope is gone. Look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. Oh, no one knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Just hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive when it feels like hope is gone. Look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in
Thank you.
Another classic, Hero by Mariah Carey. And I know taking the stage can be very nerve-wracking, and Faith started off a little bit shaky, but I feel as if she found her feet in the end. She really came out there and did her best. A beautiful, beautiful voice. So I'm excited to hear what the judges have to say about Faith.
That was a beautiful performance.
Thank you.
How do you feel now that you've completed it? Lost for words? Still nervous?
A little bit.
So I empathize with you and the nerves. As a performer myself, I struggle with nerves to this day. However, that was a beautiful performance. I think you have a naturally beautiful voice. You do need to work on your confidence and your stage presence. And I would say also to consider that when you choose a song, the highest part of the song, the climax of the song, has to be masterfully done, as in it must be as good as if the easiest part of the song. So I would say, for me, you get my vote to go into the next round, but just know that you have to do a lot of preparation to be able to get to the level necessary for the final as you go into the semi-final. But it was a pleasure to hear you today. Thank you.
So Faith, so usually we start with the good and then go to the bad. I want to start with constructive criticism first.
Okay.
I think definitely your confidence is something you have to work on, because I got the feeling immediately, it's not until the end of the second verse that you started feeling yourself on the stage. And I feel like we've only heard the tip of the iceberg with your voice. I think your stagecraft needs a little work as well, so that we could, you manage the mic a little better, so that we don't get the banging. But let me go to the good part. I think because you have such a beautiful voice, I think with the right training and preparation and the confidence, because you can't be singing hero and we're not feeling a hero coming out, so we need to feel the hero. So I would love to see you in the second round, but bring your A game.
The first line of that song, do you mind just repeating it for me? You don't need to sing it, just say it for me.
There's a hero when you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are.
Right. You want to take your own advice? Because your very first line was a bit tentative, but you grew in confidence as you went along. I was impressed with the bell clear clarity of that voice, the resonance. It was really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think there are only good things in store for you. The observations that my colleagues made, I also have them, so I don't need to repeat them. Congratulations. See you in the next round.
Thank you.
John online?
Yeah, well, Faith, I just want to say, I'm not too sure. I concur with my colleagues on everything they've said so far. I think you have a beautiful voice. The one thing I want to emphasize is that you will need to really raise the tempo on your confidence. And the second one is, do not take rehearsal lightly, right? Especially if you're going with that tune, the change key, right, on the bridge, right? Just work it, work this whole song. If you're going with this song still, or if you choose another song, whichever song you choose, rehearse. That's my 2 cents there.
Thank you. They said I needed to work on my confidence. I definitely agree with that. I was very, very, very nervous. A bit more nervous than I thought I was going to be. And but I went on to the next round, so that was just to try and work on that, I guess. And other than that, it went good.
And we're backstage side. We're going to hear from the wonderful Rainel Roopnarine as she brings her own composition.
Alright, boom, lay those shit. Don't know it's a girl tiny piney and my waistline will forevermore be grimy. So we out here at the Tobago Quest. You don't know the vibes. For those who don't know, I grew up in Tobago, yeah? So we out here to show the talent, and I'm excited to see the competition, to, just express myself and show my little talent. Well, I don't know, I'm always different, always unique. So expect the unexpected, yeah?
Good afternoon, Miss Roopnarine, is it?
Hi, pleasant good afternoon.
Welcome to the Star Quest Next Level audition.
Thank you very much.
What are you going to do for us today?
So I am a songwriter, performer, and singer. I am performing a originally written song by myself. It is for entertainment purposes only, of course. And I'm looking forward to perform for you guys today.
What is this composition entitled?
Pardon?
What is it entitled?
So the name of the song is Rubber. Yes.
Okay. Stage is yours.
Boy, calypso music. I'm tiny piney and this is my story, so please don't judge me. This one a little different.
And it all started when I went to all girls.
Anything back when I remember, mommy put me in school. I was just a youngster and everything was all good. The opposite gender was never in sight. Girls was loving girls so naturally. I thought it was right. I wanted a girlfriend, I wanted a wife, and now I want woman for the rest of my life. Some say I wrong and some say I right, but none of them could I never take with my pride. I live in my life to my fullest, and I always promise to keep God by my side. But don't act surprised when you see me outside, cause I don't have nothing for your negative vibes. Eyes are killer in the darkness, yeah. I only rubbing and sparking. Yes, they calling me a killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking. They say eyes are killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking, yeah. Killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking. So I live in my life and I just being me. But my grandmother get in my head and she say, how you gonna know if you never try, yeah. My grandmother tell me it can be girl till I die. I have to try to dance and prance in a fella bed. How I gonna know about it if I never try take a chance? So I call up my male best friend and I tell him pull on my pants. I give him the soulfish, I give him the rice, I give him the best and what he like. I give thanks to God cause he give me 2 child. But he's a big woman and I work for mine. Them yell and them sweet and them yell and them nice. I still think about them in the middle of the night. Sonny don't vex, I take your advice, but I still feel all selfish is more. Eyes a killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking. They calling me a killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking. They say eyes a killer in the darkness. Yeah, I only rubbing and sparking. Yeah, killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking. So I tried to take and I realized that I can really change, you know. Men are right, but I still love women. So here it is. Mental connection. Yeah, I'm sapiosexual. I just talk to your mind. But pansexual is truly how I identify. So I could be your next man or your next girl tonight. When we in a session, you don't know your left from your right. I promise to love you and give you my heart. Support you when you're in the middle of the dark. We go down forever and I'm never gonna part. You can't fade powder and you want play mask. I want my house and I want drive car. After work, I like Rowley and calm. I strong to my heart, mommy tell me to walk in my spirit. Even though the journey no stand. To tackle in the darkness, yeah. I only rubbing and sparking. They say eyes a killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking. They calling me a killer in the darkness, yeah. I only rubbing and sparking. Yeah, killer in the darkness. I only rubbing and sparking, rubbing and sparking.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Certainly different, I can give you that. And Rainel is very brave to bring that measure of talent to the Tobago Star Quest stage. This one, I'm certain that I'm very, very interested to hear the judges' deliberations on this one, because I mean, it's out there, but I love the talent that Rainel has, and her voice is really, really amazing, especially for her rendition this afternoon. Judges, over to you.
Thank you, Rainel. A very interesting composition indeed. Of all these genres, I was actually calling across it, Desmond. Ask her what genre. I honestly didn't expect calypso, soca kind of thing. I really didn't expect that. The fact that you're writing and performing your own music is always commendable. The fact that you are brave enough, not only, I mean, your stage presence, you clearly have no issue with confidence on stage, but even to write the topic that you wrote on takes a lot of bravery. It's very edgy, you would say, in Trinidad and Tobago.
Definitely,
but
yeah.
Of course, it's a topical issue worldwide. I love your energy. I love your vibe. Do you have many other original compositions?
Yes, I do. I do reggae. I do a lot of other genres as well. But this song is very close to me because it's actually partly my life story growing up. So I really wanted to express myself for you guys.
Well, you beat me to that question as to why you chose that song. But
yeah.
I love your confidence. I'm looking forward, honestly, to hearing more. There are some things, and I guess John could speak to it later in terms of your singing style and your delivery that I think he could probably help with or guide on. But I am looking forward to hearing more original compositions.
Thank you very much.
All right, first name is Rainel.
Yes.
So, Rainel, you are quite the performer, right? As Gracie said, you have a very good stage presence. You're quite confident. I'm sure if we didn't have the marker on the stage, you would have been moving more and giving us more of the dance moves and everything. So for that, I would say excellent job. You also have quite a good voice. There was no point in time where I felt like I couldn't understand your words or you weren't singing in tune. So that is also very commendable. I might say, and maybe this is my personal bias, for a show like this where we probably also have a lot of children performers and may have an audience with children, I may not prefer this topic for your performance in the next round.
Yeah, that's fine.
However, because you are a writer and I am very interested to hear what else you have,
Definitely.
I would still say I want to hear what else is possible for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Excellent performance, and you're a very brave artist.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, I was impressed with your energy and bounce. You were absolutely very confident.
Thank you.
I think the hallmark of a good performance is when the listener or the person who's looking at it can visualize in their mind's eye what the theme is. I was certainly able to do that. At times I found some of your lines a bit salty, but it's all part of the Caribbean milieu.
Creativity, I feel you.
And I appreciate that. I think you have done more than enough to warrant a place in the semi, so I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much.
So, a very interesting twist and approach to this whole question of identity. As a matter of fact, it's a very academic topic if you were to deconstruct and break down that song you have done. And so there are several things about it. One, I think composition-wise, it's a very topical thing, and it's a contemporary subject matter. And I like how you treated it, and I like your own personal take with the words on the chorus line. However, similar to Carol, I also feel that in the semifinals, you may want to use a composition that I will say will be more several of the other publics that watch the show, that it will be a little more friendlier as a topic to them, because I think she's correct about the fact that we have no limit on ages for this show. So I think moving forward, that's a piece of advice. It doesn't say that you have to follow that advice, but I'm saying that certainly you can give it some consideration. But I think you definitely deserve to be in the semifinals, and I'm looking forward to hearing you and your performance and seeing your performance there. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rainel.
It was pretty good, actually. I know that I went with a very controversial topic, and I understand what they're saying, but I mean, I had to bring me and be myself, and I really wanted to express that, especially perform it for a live crowd, see the reactions of even people that may not be of the same lifestyle or believe in the same thing. For me, it's about entertainment and creativity, and I just wanted to find a way to do something very different, especially with calypso and soca. So yeah, I feel very confident and I enjoy the experience, yeah.
Blue food came from dasheen. Locally, we look at dasheen, which when you boil it, you get a blue coloration.
Are you ready for Tobago Blue Food Festival 2024? Join us on October 20th for an unforgettable celebration of Tobago's unique cuisine. Enjoy live cooking demonstrations, local music, and cultural performances throughout the day. This festival has something for every palate. It's all happening October 20th in Bloody Bay. Visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info and make sure you're part of this one-of-a-kind culinary event.
Tobago Carnival is just around the corner, and Bethel Credit Union has you covered. Whether you're prepping for costumes, parties, giveaways, or a staycation, it's all within your reach with our Carnival loan sale. For as little as $900 a month, yes, $900 a month, you can get the funds you need to make this Carnival season unforgettable. At Bethel Credit Union, we're here to make your celebration dreams a reality. Visit us today or call 639-8226 for more information. Normal lending criteria applies because we see you at BCU.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Another own composition, and it's going to be delivered to you by Miguel Robinson.
Well, my name is Miguel Robinson. I'm representing from Casara. I want to perform a soca, and the name of my soca is called Underground.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Tobago Star Quest.
Good afternoon.
What is your name?
Well, my name is Miguel Robinson.
Miguel Robinson. And what will you be doing for your talent this evening?
Well, I will be performing a soca written by me.
And what's the name of it?
Underground.
Underground?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Go ahead.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Bongs, bongs, bongs. Bongs, bongs, bongs. BeatStars.com. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Yeah, girl, wine and shake your bottom. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Yeah, girl, wine and shake your bottom. I was you and your friend them in tongue. Oh my God, look at that thing vibrating. She will see that thing shaking. Calling my phone, look how long I waiting. Oh my God, say she love Castara. She not leaving after bonfire. But now she belly, someone like a cataya. So much a shot spin as well as free fire. She want smoke, she want a cut her hunks. But she want get the chef to come up on the dance. Puff, puff, man, damage up her lungs. Go on the ground and bend. You in Casa for a weekend. Girl, bring up all of your friends. No shy, shy thing, you just a pretend. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Yeah, girl, wine and shake your bottom. Just there. Okay, let's pull it back, please. Yeah, I wasn't really catching it the first time now. Let's pull it back.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Yeah, girl, wine and shake your bottom. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Yeah, girl, wine and shake your bottom. I was you and your friend at my tongue. Oh my God, look at that thing vibrating. You wanna see her thing shaking? Calling my phone, look along, I waiting. Oh my God, say she love Castara. She not leaving after bonfire. Boss now she belly something like a cataya. So much her shots could as well as free fire. She want smoke, she want a cut of hunks. So she want get the chef to come up on the dance. Puff puff on the damage up the lungs. Go on the ground and then buck on the broom.
Well, guys, I'm kind of lost for words here. So what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do for this one. Judges, I'll leave the ball in your court.
Thank you, Miguel. So sometimes when we have auditions, or I should say all the time, we have to make sure that we're prepared for the first shot, right?
Exactly.
I'm not certain that you were prepared today.
No, not quite.
Not quite. Okay, I like the honesty. Thank you so much. For me, I struggled with understanding your words. I couldn't tell you exactly what your song was about besides the on the ground part. I didn't hear the verse very much.
Yeah.
And I also think that you lacked a bit of energy, especially if you're going to do soca.
Exactly.
So I would say I'll see you next year, but I'll see what my other judges say.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Miguel, I think I had the challenge, and I realized you tried to redeem yourself. So in all fairness, although the time probably was up, I said, let him have another try. And even you did not seem to convince yourself. And I think a big part of an artist and a soca artist is you have to sell to the audience. You have to connect and sell. And as you speak about connecting, you were looking outside more of the time than in this direction. So I really don't feel like this was your A game, and it wouldn't be fair to say that you're going into the next round with this, because I'm not feeling what you presented today. I'm not saying that you don't have the talent and the capability to try again another time, but for now I don't see this as going to the semi-finals, in all honesty. Yeah?
All right. I think it was an interesting piece from the lyrical point of view. Sadly though, the lyrics weren't always clear. I liked your rhythm though. It had a nice bounce, a kind of liveliness, kind of energy to it. That was good. It was an okay performance, but quite clearly there were two performances. So we had a bit of a dilemma. Which one do we appraise? First or the second? Thank you for entertaining us this evening. See you next time.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, what I'd like to say is, again, endorsing all the judges' comments. One, I think you have talent, and if you compose this, I think you have talent. Unfortunately, I think the only problem is that your preparation did not align with the opportunity this evening, and as such, we can't recommend that you go to the semi-finals. But what I can do, if this was an earlier time in the prelims, I would say come again before the prelims are finished, but today is the last time. So I would say you should prepare now for next year when StarQuest version 2 comes out in 2025. I think you should start preparing now for that. But overall, I think that was a good effort. Thanks for gracing the stage, and all the best.
Thanks.
Well, to be honest, I didn't quite get
the vibe, I was a little nervous, quite nervous. Hopefully I'm working on that and speaking up, performing my voice more. So that's what I'm working on right now. You would see me, but you'll hear my song before you see me, because I'm still going to produce it.
The Tobago Star Quest stage really is looking for all the talent that we have hidden here in Tobago. Unfortunately, this is the last audition for this cycle, but next year is right around the corner. So you can start rehearsing and practicing and getting your talent together. In the meantime, we head backstage side for Darren Thomas.
The name is Darren Thomas. I'm from Concordia. Well, everybody trying to be a star, and I believe I could make the grade. I'm doing Is This Love by Bob Marley.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Thomas. Welcome to the Star Quest audition this evening. What are you going to do for us?
Is This Love by Bob Marley.
Interesting. Stage is all yours.
I wanna love ya and treat you right. I wanna love ya every day and every night. We'll be together with a roof right over our head. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, and Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna know now. Oh yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know now. I'm willing and able. Oh, I show my cards on the table. I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with a roof right over our head. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, and Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Oh, I wanna know now. Oh yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know now. I'm willing and able. Oh, I lay my cards on the table. I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together, yeah, with a roof right over our head. We'll share the shelter, oh baby, of my single bed. We'll share the same room, and
that provide the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Yeah. Thank you.
Well, Bob Marley and Darren certainly has the look. And I tell you, he also had the vibe. I can tell he really enjoyed his performance on stage today. And, you know, I was really feeling the Bob Marley in it. So I really want to give hats off to Darren. Judges, what do you think about Darren's performance?
All right, thank you very much, Darren. I'm curious, why did you choose that song?
It's Only Love.
It's Only Love. Because you've written your own compositions as well, yes?
Yes, I have.
So that's why I really am wondering, how come you chose to do a cover today rather than one of your own compositions?
I think Bob is, and this particular song is something close to my heart, and I really wanted to share that this evening.
Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that honesty, and I appreciate, because I got you were getting into your feelings a little bit there. But what my personal thing, because I'm familiar with your talent, and I think you have a great voice. What I always struggle with covers is I tell people I like to close my eyes, and if I could only see you performing, then I know you're really making it your own. Otherwise, you know, I feel like I'm in a karaoke session at back home. But I would say, especially coming to the end, I felt like you were making it your own, because you were getting into your feelings, and I genuinely want to see more of you, original compositions preferably, so that you can really share your true talent that I think you're hiding a little bit from us today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Darren. I enjoyed the performance. You have a very clear voice. I'm always happy when I hear men with a tenor register, because it's hard to find good tenors in Tobago, or anywhere I should say. So it was good hearing you sing a song that was riding so high, and you were able to keep it in tune all the time. That was really good. Clear lyrics. I was able to hear all your lyrics. And you look comfortable on stage. Now that I know that you write your own music, I'm curious to hear what that sounds like as well. Is it also reggae?
Yes, and others.
Yes, and others. Okay. Well, I look forward to hearing some more of that. But in general, I really enjoyed the performance, and I look forward to seeing you in the semi-final.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for gracing the stage this evening. I have to tell you that every single observation that Carol made, I have them noted here, almost exactly. So, I would add, therefore, that from the get-go, I enjoyed your performance. This is a well-recognized piece, and I think you did justice to it. Whatever you choose to perform in the next round, which I think you're bound for, is entirely a matter for you. But I enjoyed your performance this evening. You sang in a key that you were clearly very comfortable. And I felt your energy, that bounce, that Bob Marley bounce. I got it. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you at the next round.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi Dan. I want to concur with Brother Graham on this one. I'll differ with Kwesi on this one. I have no problem at all with whatever you choose, whether it's a cover or your own. My concern will be how you perform it. And I love the performance this evening. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. I think you got into your stride, and tracks are tracks. They will always create those problems that happen there at the end. But we will have live bands, so don't worry too much. But I really, really enjoyed your performance. And again, the range of your voice, I know you're deep, deep down, but it's good to hear you, really up in the baritone, up in the tenor, really enjoying yourself. All right. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the semifinals, and that's up to you. All right. All the best.
Thank you.
Great. 4 yeses, Darren. So see you in the semis.
Thanks much. Yeah, always nervous. Can't get over that. Yes, they said they would see me in the semi-finals. Well, I take them and I will try implementing some of what they said for the next round.
As we continue with the talents, we're gonna head stateside again for Mr. Masasi Cummings.
Well, my name is Masasi Cummings, aka Bantan. I'm the girls them Samarintan. The girls them say them love me because me long. I representing Black Rock. Boom, big up yourself, Black Rock. All the Black Rock massive and them. Big up all yourself, West Side. We up in the East now. Well, to be honest with you today, I gonna sing my track Earthquake, right? So I just decided to take a little drive up in the East Side. I said that I would go a little waterfall, and I just see everybody competition today, friends. Everybody telling me one enter it and see what could happen. So I go and just do my best. I like competition, I like competing, so I go in and see what could happen today.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Tobago Star Quest Next Level stage here in Castara. What's your name? Tell us your name.
Masasi Cummings, aka Bantan.
Bantan, aka Bantan. So Masasi, what are you here? Or Mr. Bantan, what are you here to do for us this afternoon?
Well, a little soca track called Earthquake.
Earthquake, and I see you have your earthquake shoes on. Take it away, Miss.
This one is earthquake. This one is earthquake. Look the earthquake coming. This one is earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Like 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 earthquake, shake up the place like earthquake. Rip up the place like earthquake. Mash up the place like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Start to run, 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 start to run. Let me see all the crews and them. Shake it up, shake it up. Let me see all the bumpers them. Shake it up, shake it up. Angeli and she all her friend. Shake it up, shake it up. Let me see all the madman them. Shake it up, shake it up. You could shake from east to west. You could shake from north to south. You could shake from country to tongue. You could shake it all around. You could shake it up and down. You could shake it round and round. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Yo, shake up the place like earthquake. Like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Again, tear up the place like earthquake. Rip up the place like earthquake. Mash up the place like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Start to run, start to run. Start to run, start to run, start to run, start to run, start to run. Shake up the place like earthquake. Like earthquake. 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 Tear up the place like earthquake. Rip up the place like earthquake. Mash up the place like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Start to run, 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 start to run. To be rain, snow or sun, we coming to have fun. You come from country or tongue, all and we are one. Till we pass to crack up young and break down walls. 10 times rise, 10 times fall. 10 times rise and me say 10 times fall. After a fall, we rising back up. But the people them say we want a little shake up. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Yo, shake up the place like earthquake. Like earthquake. 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 Tear up the place like earthquake. Rip up the place like earthquake. Mash up the place like earthquake. Shake up the place like earthquake. Start to run, 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 start to run. Shake up the place like earthquake. 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 Tear up the place like earthquake.
Earthquake? Earthquake. Okay, Masasi, we're gonna give it to you. We're gonna say hats off to you. I know that you enjoyed that performance and you did your thing on the Tobago Star Quest stage. But let me hear what the judges think about this one.
Let me look around first and make sure there are no fissures or cracks in the floor, because I felt the tremor.
Thanks much, man.
I loved this genre, and we are now in what, September? Next month, October, we have something coming up. Was this done with that in mind?
Yeah, this done a while now. We've done since June, July, August time, yeah.
So I think you have a potential hit on your hands. In terms of your performance this evening, your delivery was excellent.
Yeah, thanks, man.
There was energy, and your melody was very catchy, easy to sing along.
Okay, thank you.
You know, and that's essentially what you want in a piece like this.
Thanks, man. Thanks much.
So I think you did enough. I think
Yeah,
you
man.
did enough to move on to the next round.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Masasi Cummings. I saw the name and I said, why is this name looking so familiar? And it's because you sang at the Soca Titans, didn't you?
Yes, I was there.
Very good. So when you started, I remember the tagline, shake up the place. Shake up the place. I was like, okay. It's still catchy. However, I think for me, you were not always singing in tune. And I think if you were able to edit your track a little bit, to maybe put in a few more melodic aspects in it to help you to stay on track, that would be a big help, right?
Okay, thanks.
In general, though, the song also needs a bit more structure for my liking. I would say I couldn't necessarily differentiate the verse from the chorus in a major way, as well as I wanted there to be a bit more of a climax. So if you are to go into the next round, I would suggest that you find some way to maybe go back to the studio and have them make a couple edits so that you could feel when the
come in.
Yeah.
Right,
when the earthquake right there and then they go back down, you know, give us a little bit more variety in this song. Okay, thank you.
Yes, so Mr. Banton.
Yes, man.
Again, I love the energy. As much as I love the energy. You clearly didn't want this stage. You wanted a bigger stage because you had the mic outside for people to sing back to you. So I see that you're ready for a big fit already.
Yeah, man. Ready for the Tobago Carnival.
You're ready for the Tobago Carnival. I got that vibe. So I got that from a soca stage standpoint. I think I see where you're ready to shake up the place, as you rightfully said. Just as Kyle said though, I was saying yes, you know, I think I would George call it the formula. It's just beat hook lyrics. Like, you know, you make sure you have a good beat, strong hook, which is what you stuck to.
Yeah, man.
But it meant that on a stage where sometimes it's about not just the performance, but we are looking not at the stage craft only, but also the presentation itself, the performance in its entirety. As Kyle said, you would want to get a song that is also a bit more structured, but I got the energy, I got the vibe, I got all of that. So I actually would like to see or feel the earthquake in the next round.
Yeah, we gonna feel it, man.
All right.
Okay. Mr. John Arnold, big up yourself. Best company teacher ever. Big up to you, man.
Nice.
How you doing?
I like it.
So I just want to tell you, everything everybody said, you have my full support. They all have my support with that. My only thing is, again, I always have to tell singers, you've got to watch your pitching, singing in key at all times. That's one area you have to pay some attention to it. But in terms of your performance, you really understand the soca thing, and you can only get better and better and better. All the best.
Thanks, man. All the best to you too.
All right, so thank you, Marcy. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Well, I feel good tonight, you know what I mean? I go on the stage, I do what to do. I come up back, you know, it was always into us since we're small. We always singing, going on stage, you know what I mean? So I really know stranger to the stage, but I have some little things where I have to improve on, you know what I mean? As far as I live, you learn improving. I'm afraid to improve, I'm afraid to learn, and I'm afraid to go forward with confidence. Well, the judging words are always final, and so what the judge say or whatever the judge do, I just go with it. I have no problem with the judge, and then what they tell me to do, I'll improve on it. And I always take critics for an improvement for me, and I always come stronger and better, and no problem with what the judge has to say.
Remember, the Tobago Star Quest stage is lighting up with talent. So, of course, for next year, start to get your act together. Start practicing and rehearsing. Remember, there is so much support for you here on the Tobago Star Quest stage. But in the meantime, here's what we're gonna do. Head backstage side. And this time, we're gonna interact with Puffy 1G Live.
Well, I mean, them call Puffy 1G Life, you know. Well, you're up on the countryside, Castaya side, one side, though. Yeah, man, 1G Life, man. I come from Jamaica, but Castaya, where I'm there right now. Well, my heart a beat little fast, you know. Yeah, son, because of the first time I go, you know, in front of people and give them something from myself, you understand? Yeah. But it's a great feeling, man.
Good evening and welcome to Tobago Star Quest Next Level. Please tell us your name.
Puffy 1G Live.
One more time.
Puffy 1G Live.
Puffy 1G Life.
Correct.
Okay. And what are you going to be doing for us today, Puffy?
Well, it's a song, it calls Story. It's not no soca or nothing, it's just, you know.
Okay, we look forward to hearing it. Take it away.
Thank you. Yeah, man, them know 1G Life, though. Yeah, man. Even though I be a pressure we have face right now, I know one day we'll so make it out. I tell mama say me have to make you proud. Yes, so yeah, my songs I'm a play all about. Me tired of jailhouse, we tired of courthouse. Discriminated by the laws, we just a look away out. Never do them nothing wrong, so why them want to lock with us? Hey, yeah, and them never did that. That me never have a home, so me never live nowhere. But man, I get a youth, so me always ready. But we never ready for go running at the squaddy. Dog, 16 years old out here for my own. Never seen a hand stretch where I coulda hold. At them time I start learn to the world cold. Yeah man, and so I start hold my own. And mama say my son, watch your friends where you keep. Shot and send me youth, take it to the street. One day me I go rising on myself, I believe. Dep on we own from we are 16. Yeah man, and them know the thing go. Thank you.
Well, I really didn't know what to expect, and honestly, I'm not sure what genre of music that is. Puffy has a good voice, but for me, his diction wasn't very clear at all, so I couldn't understand. But I do believe the message was a sort of a strong one, especially for the times we're in now. So let's see what the judges, with all their technical skills and abilities, have to say about this one.
So, there's something quite powerful about your performance, right? It wasn't necessarily singing. You're kind of talking, if we're being honest. But from what lyrics I could pick up, I really appreciated the topic. I appreciated the content, especially because of the time we're living in right now in Tobago and the things we're seeing happening. However, I would say that this doesn't necessarily feel like a completed performance. And I would encourage you maybe to try again performing this piece as a spoken word.
Well, to tell you the truth, right? That I not really rhythm when I write the song for. It's a studio built rhythm, but I not have my phone and all of them things there, so I'm not really prepared. But just when I try to think, I know say who that's, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate the effort and looking forward to hear the real version of the song at some point in time. Thank you for coming.
Puffy, how long are you doing this now?
Well, I've been singing freestyling since about 16 years old.
Okay, so that's how long? 10 years, 5 years?
Since 2019.
Since 2019?
Yeah.
And on stage, how long are you on stage?
Well, my first time, if I tell you the truth, I'm nervous in a kind of way.
I could tell, and because of that, I'm going to share with you the way I'm going to share. So, one of the first things I know when I see a new artist is you cupping the mic like this, right? So listen to the difference. So, you have a story to tell. I'm hearing that. And in order for you to tell your story, there are two things you need to do. You need to master your stagecraft. So the mic is a big part of it. So you're holding mic to make sure we can hear everything you're saying. And two, take yourself seriously.
Respect.
And I think when you take yourself seriously, because you didn't make eye contact, you're telling your story, because there is a storytelling style. So there's nothing wrong with using that style, but you have a story to tell. Tell your story unapologetically. And that's my advice for the next time that we see you. Yeah? It won't be in the semi-final this time, but I'm sure that we will see you again.
Respect,
yeah?
after.
My colleagues would have shared with you the sentiments that I myself would have wanted to. So, enough said on that. I look forward to seeing you in the next iteration of Tobago Star Quest next level. Thank you.
Respect.
John?
Yeah, well, yeah. So I just want to congratulate you for taking the time and for gracing us with your presence. I think you know it, and I think you can also admit that it is not at that ready stage. But I want to still say that because you're creating your own stuff, I want to encourage you to continue to do that. And certainly next year, 2025, you can come again on the Tobago Star Quest. All the best, Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, to tell you the truth, first of all, I feel nervous from the start. So I'm grateful for all the judges' comment. I know say, the whole thing would stand out, like, is outside the box to everything go on this so, but we still go just to represent zero. But the beat now did that sound different to me and listen on the phone, So when it come on loud now, it kinda, it is over surprise in that kind of way. It sounds totally different.
Attention soldiers, are you ready for the ultimate mission for Tobago Carnival? It's time to gear up for Army Fed Operation Rocks Glow.
I feel like I run in tongue again. No place like
We're taking the vibes out to the countryside, where a premier cast of live entertainment will be pumping all night long. Army Fed Operation Rocks Glow. Join us on Thursday, 24th October at the Sid Gray Sporting Complex, Roxborough, for the high-energy Wear White Soca Bashment Rocks Glow. Army Fed Tobago. Operation Rocks Glow.
Tell them I can't do even bother calling me. Tell them I can't. I said tell them I can't do even bother calling me. Tell them.
Blue food came from dasheen. Locally we look at dasheen, which when you boil it, you get a blue coloration.
Are you ready for Tobago Blue Food Festival 2024? Join us on October 20th for an unforgettable celebration of Tobago's unique cuisine. Enjoy live cooking demonstrations, local music, and cultural performances throughout the day. This festival has something for every palate. It's all happening October 20th in Bloody Bay. Visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info and make sure you're part of this one-of-a-kind culinary event.
One thing will kill you, so what everybody cannot dead. Don't knock it until you try it. Rum sweet. No.
Runaway, Wednesday, October 16th at the iconic Pigeon Point Beach from 12 noon to 7 p.m. with the All-Stars Band featuring College Boy Jesse.
Who want to drink rum with me? Everybody come there.
And Ding Dong.
I wanna ramage and drink something and break away.
Guest artist Mama Nappy.
Hey you, girl, you have a hold on me. What you want me to?
And Waddings. Your DJ's Mighty Crush and Selected 3D. Your MC, Snoopy. This is a $600 premium all-inclusive event. Get your tickets now at Sands Fashion, D Coliseum Mall, Jade Monkey, Lust Restaurant and Lounge, Gold City Mall, Gonzalez One-Stop Shop Scarborough, and Dakers Beauty Supply Sport Mall. The after party is at Jade Monkey Bar and Grill. For more info, call 483-2264, 742-1674, or 731-5916. Runaway, Wednesday, October 16th at the iconic Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago.
So we head backstage side to hear from the lovely Junior Simon Williams.
I'm from Costa Village, Tobago. Live right on the riverside. I born and go here. Yeah, well, I feel like I'm going to do my best ability and I feel real excited. Evening.
Good evening, sir. What is your name?
Simon, but it goes like Junior Simon, supplicate.
Simon, what are you going to do for
Williams,
us?
Yeah.
What are you going to do for us this evening?
I'm going to sing a reggae vibration song.
Okay.
It's come from the old Gregory, deceased Isaac.
Go right ahead, sir.
Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo now, do now. I heard you said to me, you wanna be my number one. Alright, but not yet, my little sister. Now the game has just begun. Are you ready? So if you want to be my number one, if you want to be my number one, let me know your future plan. I heard you said in friends that you are my number one. Are you ready? But we'll talk about it later. Now the game has just begun. So if you want to be my number one, if you want to be my number one, let me know your future plan. Then you'll be my number one. Say goody say we are the number one. Goody say me are the number one. Number one DJ. Number one DJ. Number one in a me own land. Number one in a Castara. Yeah, man. Are you ready? Shibidi-bidi. Thank you.
Well, Junior brought the vibes with that Gregory Isaac there, but I feel as if he had a little cold or something because his voice was going in and out of it. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I know that he enjoyed it too. Did you see the stage performance, the way he used the space he had on the stage? Let's see what the judges have to say.
Mr. Simon, Junior Simon, I have a question for you. Do you have a cold? Do you have a cold, like the flu?
It happened last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm hearing your voice going in and out, and I know sometimes when I get the cold, my voice kind of flips and it's not as clear as it usually is, but I can hear that somewhere in your performance you have quite a sweet voice. It didn't come out fully for me today, but you're very comfortable on stage. You're a performer. You know how to work the stage, you work the audience, you give us an example of what you're singing about through your mood, your face, your hands, your gesture. And I like that you can both sing and do a bit of the rapping, kind of a chanting thing. That was pretty good. I will let my other judges decide today for me. But I enjoyed your performance. I just wish you were in better vocal health.
Mr. Williams, is it? Williams? Yes. Mm-hmm. I found your stagecraft was outstanding. Your stagecraft was very, very good indeed. Obviously, this is a piece that you're well versed with, you're very comfortable with, and it probably is a personal favorite of yours. Yes? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
However, the strength of this song lies in the melody and the sweetness of that tone that the original singer would have employed. Your voice this evening did not measure up to that for the reasons which my colleague was able to identify from you. So yeah, it was a good performance, but in my humble opinion, it does not it would not allow you to enter the next round. But thank you for the wonderful entertainment value this evening.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Well, Simon, I know that Gregory is your thing. That's you made that your home. But just as Desmond and Carol hinted, I know that I've heard you hit those notes and bring the vibe. Simon, you always bring the vibe, and I love the fact that you brought that energy as you always do. I would have loved, for the sake of today's performance, that you had your A game to bring to us, and I would have loved that we had another audition to say, you know what, come back next week so that everyone can hear what you really have to offer. But this is the last audition, unfortunately. So I will go with the others on this one, but I'm looking forward to seeing more from you because I know what you can bring, and I'm seeing the quality there. So, John?
Simon, we know you, and we know what you can do. And we have heard you master Gregory Isaac. Definitely, your voice did not come up to where it's supposed to come on this occasion. And so I think for us to be fair to the process and to make sure the semi-final has all those who qualified at the level we want them to, I would say prepare for next year, 2025, the 2025 edition of StarQuest, and hopefully I'm sure your voice will be in much better condition for that because we have heard you with your A game before, all right? So all the best, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the future.
Thank you.
Thanks, Simon. Thanks.
I was not always comfortable, but some part of the song, I wasn't hearing the monitor on the stage. So when I move, I hear front power, and it's like I could have been adjusting the mic to suit my voice.
The talent is alive here on the Tobago StarQuest stage, and we head backstage side to hear from the one called Joel.
My name is Joel Wright. I'm from Bethesda, Plymouth. No, well, a partner really give me the thing on WhatsApp. He send the flyer to me on WhatsApp. So, you know, I say, let me follow you. You know, so here I am.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Tobago Star Quest Next Level, our Castara stage, the final prelim. What's your name?
Joel Wright.
Joel Wright. Yes. So, Joel, tell us, what are you going to be doing for us this afternoon?
I'm going to sing.
You're going to sing?
A song by the name of Single.
Joel, you getting good volume on your mic there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Joel, so you're going to sing a song by the name of?
Single.
Single. Is it an original composition?
Yeah, it's original.
Okay, all right, Joel, the stage is yours. Take it away.
Hey, hey, are you ready to party? So put your hands up in the air and wave your flags like you don't care. Put your rags up in the air and wave it, we don't care. Put your rags up in the air and wave your flags like you don't care. Put your rags up in the air and wave it. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we come out to mingle. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we ready to mingle. So come let we jump up, come let we jam, come let we have some fun, jumping in a steel van. Come let we misbehave, come let we jump and wave, come let we fet until we get wet. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we come out to mingle. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we ready to mingle. So put your hands up in the air and wave your flags like you don't care. We jumping up in the mud pan, whining down in the mass pan. Some gal whine like them have no man, some man move like them have no gal. I'm moving with, you moving with, Lord. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we come out to mingle. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we ready to mingle. So put your hands up in the air and wave your flags like you don't care. Put your rags up in the air and wave it, we don't care. Put your rags up in the air and wave your flags like you don't care. Put your rags up in the air and wave it. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we come out to mingle. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we ready to mingle. So, come let we jam, come let we have some fun, jumping in a steel van. Come let we misbehave, come let we jump and wave, come let we fet until we get wet. I'm moving with my people, you moving with your people. Not all are we single, but we come out to mingle.
Another original composition entitled Single. His diction was very, very clear, but for someone asking people to jump up and down, he was really just mellow, you know. But I enjoyed that performance. I could actually hear what he was saying, and the lyrical content for me was really, really good. So let's see what the judges have to say about this one.
All right, so Joel, thank you so much. How long have you been doing soca music now?
A few years.
A few years. And you performing in Soca Titans as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right, so I got some discomfort from you on stage, and that's why I was asking. I don't know if you were feeling comfortable, something was throwing you off.
Yeah, the same thing going on the stage in the Soca Titan.
Right.
You know?
Okay, because you, and you see, it's so important, Joel, that when we're on stage and performing, that the audience shouldn't pick up that something isn't. If it, you know, if it wasn't wrong if it wasn't right from the start, then we stop it. But don't let I felt your discomfort throughout the entire performance. Like you were looking at the mic, sometimes your facial expression threw me off. So I felt like I didn't get the best version of Joel today. And that doesn't put me in a place to say that, yes, I could see you in the semi-final. And that's just my honest opinion. Again, not a hit on your talent, but what you presented to us today. And that's just how I feel.
I think that you weren't singing necessarily in tune with your track all the time. And that was my biggest issue throughout the performance. In general, it was a good performance. You had energy on stage. You move well on stage. The lyrical content is decent. It's a good topic for a soca song fitting into the carnival season. However, the singing part was a bit of a struggle for me because I still didn't feel like you were singing in tune with your track. So because of that, I would say I'd hope to see you audition again next year.
I found your melody wasn't strong, quite frankly. Your intonation also was not spot on. You sounded like you weren't in key. The rhythm was good, pretty good as a matter of fact. Your stagecraft was good. Overall, it was a commendable performance, but I don't think it rose to the level that would enable you to get into the semi-final. Not this evening, but I thank you for your performance nonetheless.
So, yeah, just a question for you, sir. When did you decide on coming on StarQuest? Was it today, last week, week before? Tell me that first.
It was today, about a few hours ago.
Okay. Right, so I think that is probably where the problem is. So you throughout the song you didn't sing it in the key, and that was a problem in terms of for this performance. All the other elemental things you had that pretty much on the wrap, but I think in terms of staying in key, that was a massive problem today, which is what makes you not go forward. I wish you had heard about it early and really had the opportunity to prepare. I keep talking about being prepared to take advantage of an opportunity. So I would say, just like I told some of the others, prepare for next year. And I'm sure if you do that, you'll be super ahead of the game. All right? But all the best. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks so much, Joanne. Good job.
Yeah, well, my performance wasn't all that true, little difficulties with the mic and all them things. I trying to find the mic now, I try to tune it and, trying to find the sweet spot on the mic. But I'm really, proud of my performance too. I was kind of cool under the vibes within the thing now. I don't like the performance of being real. About 2-3 hours preparation while on the journey to Castara from Plymouth. I was kind of, rehearsing, and while I was here, I was kind of trying to rehearse it and get it, but it was a kind of a sudden thing now.
Right, so we're going back to the stage, of course, to see all the talent that's here in Castara. And of course, we move on with the group. They go by the name Warriors Movement.
Mission are calling me.
I'm Ja Warrior.
I'm Ja Warrior. And I'm Floro Gad. Warriors Movement. Where we're going to sing my own song, a collaboration between two of us, Asuka.
Blessed evening, blessed evening. Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Yes, gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Tobago StarQuest stage. Tell us about yourselves.
Well, we are Warriors Movements.
Warriors?
Warriors Movements.
Movements. What are you going to do for us today?
We're going to do a soca.
Is it an original piece? Or
yes, it is.
What's the name?
The name of the song is Tight Up Skirt.
We look forward to this.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bless. Now this song is for all of the ladies who love to wear their short pants, who love to wear the tight pants. But really what we're gonna sing about is the tighter skirt, you know? Cause the girl look hot in a she tight up skirt. Cause the girl look hot in a she pretty skirt.
You know things short, so thing going to raise. Have to cool down this fire, wow please. Playing this one for the length of the days. Not everything you see you're going blaze. Loving up yourself, yes in my own ways.
all the creed and race. And I ask please we now watch the face, cause she attempt me the roll of the waist.
You know she tight up skirt. Oh, there am I. Cause the girl look hot. Oh Lord. You know she pretty skirt. Hey, hey, hey. Well, look how the girl them a bling on a dress. Girl look so hot they come out to impress. Some of them friendly, some of them a test. Some just a body and some a embarrass. Watch out the girl flex down to the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Girl move so good, me happy a dog. But the girl and them when they flexing hardcore. When they check the way how the girl them a flex. Girl a do the thing like if she were back to the buff like if she just flex. Man walk the girls like on a complex. They know the sheep and them who was slang. Them who are the girls and them who are the men. Some of them who walk out smarter women. And some of them don't even know one from 10. 10. You know she tight up skirt. Cause the girl look hot. You know she pretty skirt.
But me don't know the girl in the short up skirt. Me know she can wine and me know she can twerk. Watch out the girl waistline, that's a word. She when she starts just a wine up my mind. So me hold on, she short skirt and they start to wine. If she a wine, that's gonna break his spine. Just like the girl, she a play with my mind. Cause me don't know the girl look.
Cause the girl look hot. You know she tight up skirt. Cause the girl look hot. You know she pretty skirt.
You see how she skin clean, bumpers mean. One spectacular human being, God the dirty has done. Cause I did one to enjoy myself in this carnival. Under the moon, under the sun. Come on everybody, join in the fun. The tic-tac-toe, the heel and toe. You do the limbo, you wind down low.
Pretty girl never wind up. In front of me, me say the line up. Jiggle it up, rock a spine up. Or even on me say heads up. Pretty girl never wind up. Or even on me say the line up. Jiggle it up, rock a spine up. Or even on me say heads up.
Cause the girl look bang, ding a ding, ding a ding. You know she tight up skirt. Ding a ding, ding a ding, ding a ding. Cause the girl look hot. You know she pretty skirt. Hey, hey, hey. Cause the girl look hot. You know she tight up skirt.
You know, for me, I was really looking for some more vibes because it's a really good song. I like the lyrical content of the song, but I wasn't getting the vibes, especially from a certain someone on that stage. But of course, the judges are going to tell you what they think and if they decide to move them on to the next rounds. Judges, over to you.
Can I ask how y'all got together as a group? Or when did you all become a group? Tell me the story about these 3 gentlemen on stage.
Well, the song start, I did just hearing it on my doorstep. I was hearing the rhythm from my next brethren that sent it for me now. And the day that he sent it for me the next day, we just go in the studio and make it because I was around that weekend or that week now. It was together. So we just decided to go and do it the next day just so go in the studio and just do that song.
So this is the first song you all have done as a group?
Yes.
Ah, okay. And is this the first time you're performing it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what I would say is your stage presence was really lacking because it was a bit unbalanced, and I would hope that you would go back and look at the video when it comes out and you will notice that the 2 of you all building a vibe, and my friend over here, your face real serious. You just start up watching me like...
just like how I is.
Okay, well, the thing is when you're on stage, you have to be a bit more engaging than that, right?
Then 2 we didn't rehearse nothing with us last minute and you know.
Understood.
Yeah.
So that would be my one critique. I do think that the song is fairly good. You know, the tagline is pretty catchy. I remember it. And that's a really good start for writing a song when people could remember part of your song. And you all do have fairly good voices. I would just say that you weren't necessarily 100% prepared for today. And we would look forward to seeing you all more prepared, even if you come back with the same song next year.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks very much. Yeah, thanks.
I liked the fact that you brought to us an original composition a message. I liked the message. I liked the messaging. I liked your melody. I think you could work on the harmonies. And your stagecraft, as my colleague pointed out, you could do some work there. My friend, on my left, you're right. It's not about how you are. When you're performing to an audience, you want to sell your idea. You want to create the imagery and convey that to your viewing audience or your listening audience. So I want to engage you on that basis. I would like to see you guys at the next stage. I think you've done enough. If you do your homework and you tighten up on the areas that we've outlined, I think you would do well at the next round.
Thanks. All right, so I like surprise packages, and to be honest, I mean, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but when I saw these guys come in, I was convinced this was going to be a reggae performance. And I'm being honest, that was my first impression. So it was a surprise that it was a soca song. What Carol said, I think, is very important, though. Like Warriors movement, more like Warriors move. Two of you all move, and you don't move at all. But I got that kind of feel, like I hear the song, like to me, I could hear the song on the radio, to be honest. I like the energy that you were bringing in the middle. It kind of put me back to Treason. I don't know if that's your inspiration, the whole Treason clan thing. I got that kind of vibe from you all. And it means then that if you have to work as a group, because groups don't always work well together, and everyone could have a good voice on your own, but making a group works means that you need even more work. And it means if you have to perform on the next stage, which I think that you can, then we all need to be on the same page. And if we vibe in that soca song, all of us, it don't matter how I am, we have to come.
Yeah. So the first comment, I just want to endorse this thing about when the three of you are performing, it's now a performing whole. So you now have to think. You can't tell me that's your personality, right? Now you have to think about how the whole looks. And once the three of you are on stage, then we have to see this performing whole. All right. So that's just some advice. So it's three separate, but you have to look like one whole because it's one act coming out there, all right, into the salad bowl, so to speak. All right, we want to enjoy the salad, even though there's carrot and cabbage and everything in there, but we want to know that salad bowl really coming across as a salad. I don't know if that might give you the picture. The second thing I want to say, I love the rhythm of your track. There's a reggae comping strum that's taking place over the soca backbeat on the drums that I found rather interesting, a very nice fusion. And so I think, I like Desmond says, the melody is also interesting. Judges, I'm not too sure if we're saying we're going to give them a chance or not. I think I heard one said yes, one said, I don't know. What are we saying?
I know Carol seems hard pressed on this one. But personally, again, I would like to see them because I think that there's...
What Desmond said?
Yeah, we could send them for John. Yes.
Yeah, let's give them a chance. Yeah, let's give them a chance and let them do the work. I think they can do the work. I think they can do the work. So yeah, there's consensus. Let's put them in the semifinals, guys. But you have to do the work. I think there's some potential in the song. All right? Okay.
We appreciate it.
All right.
To be honest, very ecstatic because we make it to the semi-finals. We really wasn't expecting that.
Well, basically they were saying that I had to move around more. I had to move around more on the stage and, it look more lively, because That's there now because it's just a last minute thing. I just heard it like yesterday, so and I was working today and just said brap and just call them and say if all are going up there still and we just come up here unprepared, unrehearsed, anything, So we just perform still just to show the people that we have little talent still now. In the islands we feel like, people around do have talent, but everybody just need a little shine up, to see the light now, out of the darkness, Yeah.
Why do I like to say? Why I like to say I give thanks to the judge and them honesty, because just that what they identify just what happened now, Just that what they identify just what happened, or just I put together in the last minute and but give thanks to the honesty and we're looking forward to get a better performance next time.
So, this is the last contestant for the auditions phase of the first ever Tobago Star Quest here on the island of Tobago. So we've given so many persons an opportunity to take the stage, and right now it's Brandon Joseph's turn to take the stage and show you what he's got.
I representing Castara. My name is Brandon Joseph. Dancehall, TJ, them days.
Good evening and welcome to Tobago Star Quest Next Level.
Hi, good day.
What is your name?
My name is Brandon Joseph.
Brandon Joseph, what will you be doing for your talent this evening?
I will be doing dancehall, TJ, them days.
Okay, thank you very much. Take it away.
Mama tell me the race is not for the swiftest, but who can endure it? Guide me through these roads. Mama tell me the race is not for the swift, but who can endure it? And you can't tell me nothing about hard life, cause who feels it knows it. And I remember the days them when nothing couldn't go on the plate them. Mama cry out for months and days. Remember all the struggles and the pain how we bear. And all my life is a place we face it. And we have to get on the pace it. Never we fight through the days. I remember the days them when nothing couldn't go on the plate them. Mama cry out for months and days. I couldn't nothing for we bear. Another life and nothing for we facing. When you're dead you can't come back. And enough of my friends them could they do the same thing. Who don't know your prison who get gunshot. And enough time me pray back my life and me ask Father God guide me through the rough path. Cause the hard of the buckle of the sweet of the victory. Some of them want me gone in a duff that. So me a beg you guide me through this road. It's hard. Whether you're rich or poor is a cuff when you get when you're gone. Remember we go up and you go up and you go. We have to go move on. You can't turn the other cheek. Come on, I come from far.
Well, I'm not sure if it's nerves or unpreparedness or whatever it is, but Brandon was a little bit shaky for me for this performance. And I do know he will get some measure of encouragement and support. So let's see what the judges have to say.
Yeah, so here's what I want to get. Do you know any Bob Marley tune? Any of his songs?
Bob Marley tunes?
Any? Do you know any? No, just tell me like a chorus. Do you know like a chorus or anything?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Could you just sing that without any backing? Just sing, let me hear your voice.
3 little birds at my doorstep. singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying this is a blessing to you. Baby, don't worry.
Right, so that's what you have a great voice. You have a great voice. And I think part of the program that we want to see is to hear the kinds of voices that's coming out of the communities that we can encourage and build on. So it would be interesting to hear my other colleagues' comments, but I like your voice, the tonal quality, and you have potential, right? There are a few errors, but I think looking at the quality of your voice and what I think is possible, I feel that I want to move you into the semis. But let me hear the other judges.
I agree that you have a pretty good voice. But I think you came to us this evening woefully underprepared. And so in terms of what is before me, in terms of what was presented to me, I'm sorry I cannot send you to the next stage.
Brandon, I agree with the other two judges. You do have a nice voice, and as I mentioned earlier in the auditions, it's not often that you find men with a nice tenor voice, which is the higher version of a male voice, right? However, I must agree with Desmond in saying that it didn't feel like you were really fully prepared. I couldn't necessarily tell that you knew all your lyrics, that you knew where you were in the track. And unfortunately, because I don't know the song at all, I'd never heard it before, I couldn't even follow to say, well, I know this is what's coming next or what the format is. So I'm not certain I would send you into the next round as well.
All right, so Brandon, how have you performed on stage like this before? I can tell. And so what John said has great merit to start with. I think that you are a diamond in the rough, but I think that you're still very rough. And I feel, and I say genuinely now, I feel like you want to tell a story, because I think you chose that song for a reason, because it touches you in a place, because I can tell you associate yourself with that story, with those lyrics. However, I don't feel like you are ready right now. However, I want to challenge you right now, though, that if you're really serious about singing, if you really think that you love this, if you really believe that you have a God-given talent, dedicate time, effort, and find someone who is willing to work with you and come back again and blow us away. I'm challenging you to do that. It won't be the semi-final in my opinion, but in the next StarQuest, next season, I'm looking forward, Brandon Joseph. I am marking your name down as someone I expect to blow us away. Yeah?
To be honest, my performance was a little off today. I had never performed like this before, but I know next month, which is the next season as they say, I would do my practicing and my rehearsing so I can come back and blow their mind away, as the judges say. So, because I know I have a great voice as well, and I really want this to be something that I take interest in and that I focus on. So I'll do the utmost best to do the best to my ability.
Lovely setting, lovely location. This evening's audition was very interesting, very, very interesting. We had the first trio. Gave a good account of themselves, a fair amount of original compositions. That was interesting. Some good talent was unearthed this evening. I think the final audition, all in all, was very good. I think we had a good one this evening.
Hi, my name is Carol Warner. Castara was quite eventful, I would say. We had only a few on paper when we originally got here, but as the session went along, we had a couple of people from around the neighborhood just walk in on us and say they're ready to audition. Some of them were more prepared than others, and we had a wide variety of genres today. We had different types of groups. We had soloists. We even had a group of 3 perform together. We had some soca, we had some reggae. What else did we have? We had some, I would call them celebrities in the community even. So it was quite interesting. I'm happy that this was the last of the auditions. And I look forward to seeing what the semi-final show looks like after this entire process.
Yeah, well, Castara was hot this evening. The last prelim was nothing short of amazing. I think was a fitting end to an entire season of preliminary shows. The talent, the natural talent coming out of the community, the indigenous talent was great to interact with. We should have some great performances coming into the semi-finals. The place was hot, literally, but we enjoyed it thoroughly. And I think that's the beauty of Tobago Star Quest, that we are getting into the communities throughout Tobago and really unearthing a lot of talent that we never heard before, never saw before. And I'm really grateful to be a part of this.
I'd like to present to you this check for $300,000 on behalf of the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, Minister Samfa Kojo Lewis. All the best.
Well, this is how we wrap the auditions for Tobago Star Quest. We've seen over 30, 40, possibly even 50 acts from right here in Tobago, bringing their talent to the Tobago Star Quest stage. And of course, we're getting ready for the semi-finals. So you want to come out and support your favorite act. Remember, you can follow us on our Instagram page at tobago.starquest. We're so happy that you stayed with us for the entire journey. You saw talents like singing, dancing, playing musical instruments, even a mystery performer right here on the Tobago Star Quest stage. So we're so happy and we're looking forward to great things in the semi-finals and the finals. Thank you guys so much. This is a wrap. I love Tobago Star Quest.